Good morning, second graders. This is Mrs. Kraus again. Welcome back from the weekend. I'm so happy to be doing Number Corner with you again a couple days this week, so let's get started. Since we just had the weekend, we have a little bit of catching up to do. So let's start by saying together Saturday's date. Saturday, April 18th, 2020. And then we also had Sunday, April 19th, 2020. And that brings us to today's date, Monday, April 20th, 2020. Let's see how those dates would have been written in words and numbers. Here's Saturday, comma, April 18th, comma, 2020, 4-18-20. Sunday's date written in words, Sunday, comma, April 19th, comma, 2020. And then in numbers, 4-19-20. And finally, today, Monday, comma, April 20th, comma, 2020, 4-20, dash should be just 20. I made a mistake there. I don't know if I can change it. All right. Now what you've all been waiting for. What are behind those calendar markers? Saturday, let's flip and find out. Oh, we are back to garden beds, it looks like. But wait, we haven't seen anything growing in the garden beds yet. Looks like there's some heads of lettuce or cabbages growing in our gardens. And the 19th. And today the 20th. Oh, that's very interesting. So we have some cabbages or heads of lettuce that have shown up, and it looks like our garden beds are still divided into equal parts, but we also have a collection inside those gardens now. So let's go ahead now and record this information to our calendar grid observation chart. As you can see, I moved the headings down so we don't have to scroll all the way up to the top to remind ourselves what we're looking for. So let's start with Saturday's date and get us caught up. That was 4-18. And if we go back to our calendar, on the 18th, we do have the garden bed does represent a hole. So let's type in hole quickly. And then it asks again, how many parts or items? Well, it is that garden bed is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4 parts, but I want to note that we're also going to put on our grid that one part is filled with lettuce or cabbage, it looks like. So we're going to record that as this. So we have 4 parts, but one is filled. All right, let's look at Sunday. 4-19. It looks like we have, I guess all 3 of the ones that we flipped today are the holes, the whole garden bed. Now let's look again closely, see how many parts. Oop, that's something else. 1, 2, 3 parts. But I want you to tell me right now how many parts are filled out of those 3 parts. You said 1, you are correct. So let's type it in as this. We have 3 parts, but 1 is filled. And last but not least, today's date, 4/20. We have a whole garden bed, but let's take a second look here. How many parts? It looks like 1, 2 parts. How many of those parts are filled? It looks like 1 part is filled with heads of lettuce. So 2 parts, but again, 1 is filled. We're going to leave the observations for a later time. Let's move on to our next activity, where we're actually going to play a game together, and it's called Let's Find Joey.